Hey there, I'm Justine Byrne. I'm the founder of Jump Smart Talent, Amadeus app, and Amadeus Search. And building your data teams and launching your data career, that is like my calling. That's what I do. So we've started this YouTube video with some tips about your data search to become a data scientist, a machine learning engineer, or an AI researcher. And today's tip is about how to get a job with companies with fewer than 50 employees. So these are the emerging funded startups that so many people want to be a part of because there's an equity stake, there's a tremendous amount of possibility to do new exciting things. Like clients of mine have been Melon Frost that like literally tinkers with evolution. Or who else have I worked with when they were that small? Axiom Health that creates machine learning algorithms to do pharmaceutical data. So it's really great to be a part of these emerging companies. You can get things like 2% equity I've seen for like founding engineer roles. I mean, it's bananas what you can get if you can get these roles at these emerging companies. But there is a very specific way that you have to interview. And I want to look at this from like the point of view of empathy, right? So I know I'm a highly analytical person. Like I know that I seem like, like the people person, like Little Miss HR, but the truth is like I am Little Miss KPIs. Like I am very highly analytical, and I have a hard time sometimes being particularly empathetic because I have my point that I want to get across, or my KPI that I want to hit, or my objective. And one of the things about the interviews at emerging companies is that empathy is really key. More so than, for example, if you wanted to go for a head of role at like an IBM or a larger company that kind of steers like a yacht. And I want you to close your eyes and imagine that when founders found a company, it is their baby. Like for me, I had my company instead of a baby. Like I founded my career during my baby years. This is my baby. This is my life's work. I'm going to grow it. I'm going to encourage my team to grow. I'm going to leave a legacy through this, right? And founders of startups, oftentimes, this is their baby. So when you go into the interview and you're saying things like, I'm not sure if I want to be at a company that's just getting started, there's too much risk, or if they ask for you to maybe be available on site, or if they ask if you would maybe move cities, and you're lukewarm about it or cool about it, think about the fact that your lukewarmness is literally telling someone their baby is ugly. Like, think about that. This startup is that founder's baby. And they were so excited about this idea in particular that they stopped everything. They stopped health insurance. They probably made their partner at home have a heart attack every night because they didn't know where the future was going to be. They went on this entrepreneurial fool's journey, and they were that passionate about this idea that they did that. And then you come in and you're interviewing for a founding engineer role and you're hemming and hawing and you're lukewarm. You've literally just told them their baby is ugly. So when you go in, you want to be as excited about the mission of an emerging company as you imagine a founder would be, who would stop their whole life and all of the security of their life and all of the, if they're a founder of a startup, they went to a great school, they were the type of person who played by the script a lot of the time. They are not particularly risk-averse people, but then they decided this one thing was worth the risk, right? So you don't become a Stanford graduate unless you were a person who was a really high achiever and didn't take a lot of risks. And then you take this one really, really big risk. This is your baby. And you have to be as excited about the mission as they are to get that job at that emerging company. And frankly, don't apply for it if you're not, because you are coming into somebody's life's work and life's dream. And they want somebody who takes it really seriously. And they deserve somebody who takes it really seriously. So that's today's tip. If you want to get a role in data science at an emerging company, make sure you are as excited about the mission as the founder is and convey that in your interview. All right, if you want to talk more about your data science career, you can always reach out to me, founder@jumpsmartdatascience.com, and we are going to be back tomorrow with another tip.